My name is Charles Robinson. I'm retired from the San Diego Fire Department. I retired in 1980 after 30 years of service. And I just enjoy my hobby here, which is raising plants. So I'm a master gardener. I joined the Master Gardeners in 1983, and I was in their first class. And since then, there's been many different classes, and there's only 3 members of that first class still in the Master Gardeners. Some people have asked me about what my expertise is, and that's as close as being an expert as anything. I really enjoy staghorn ferns, and we go and talk about how to propagate them. I always thought I knew what a fern was. When I was a little kid, my mother used to send me out in the garden to cut some ferns for her floral decoration. And I would go out there and I'd cut this fern, and I knew what a fern was. And then many years later, while I was in a nursery, and I saw this plant, and I asked the nurseryman, I said, "What is that?" He said, "Oh, that's a staghorn fern." I said, "Nah, that's not a fern. I know what ferns are. Ferns are plants with the finely divided leaf." And I said, "I've had ferns all my life. I know what ferns are." He said, "No, this is a platycerium." And I said, "Wow, isn't that amazing?" And I remember very distinctly that particular time that I saw this fern. And since then, I would talk to different people, and I finally bought one. And so I've kind of settled on the ones that grow in Australia, and they grow very well here, and I've really had a lot of fun with them. I really enjoy them. So that's how I got hooked up with those things. And I like to hook other people into this fern too. All the neighbors come by, and sometimes they look, and they don't want to invade my place, but then they'll ask if they can come by and see what's here, and they bring their kids in every year, and we do the tour. We just go all around and we talk about plants. Anytime they want to ask me a question, well, I try to answer it. And if they don't ask the questions, I'll show them the difference in plants. When I bring the kids up here, we bring them out and they set them out here in the patio, and we give them a little cookie and a little cup with some punch in it, and it's a little styrofoam cup. And then after they get through drinking their cup, I tell them, "Let me have the cup, and I'll punch a hole in it, and I'll have a little box with some potting mix on it, and I'll tell them to put this potting mix in here, and then get some seeds, and I'll have a different variety of seeds there. And they'll all select a seed, and they'll put it in their pot, and then take it back to their class, and then they'll see whether it'll grow or not. And I don't know what it'll have on them, but they might be hooked just like I'm hooked with planting seeds and taking care of plants. Yeah, I'm real interested in what young people think about plants. I know the enjoyment that I get out of them, and I also am concerned and know about the effect that it has on the world itself, and the rainforest and all those things. They're all connected, and we would be in a pretty bad position if we didn't have plants. And I think that when we begin to learn about plants, well, we begin to recognize the importance of them in our environment.